Well, I'll start us off this Monday without being able to speak very well because it's a Monday, of course.
Yeah.
Do we need more caffeine?
No, I had a great weekend. Did you?
I had a very busy weekend. It's been like a busy 4 days, I feel like. And it's nice to ease into this week a little bit. And we have a lot of fun things to talk about today.
Well, first of all, I just have to talk about this weather because it is truly amazing outside.
It's going to get better.
I know. I have the spring fever already. Yesterday, I just sat out in the sun for a little bit, and then today it's going to be 74. And I think April said that it was going to be 80 midweek.
Yes.
So
sounds good to me.
It's a reason to celebrate on a Monday.
Good way to celebrate President's Day, too, which is today.
Oh, that's right.
And celebrate airplanes and the seats in the airplanes.
Apparently people are really fired up about this. I mean, maybe they've been that way for a long time, but since it was on social media, now they're really getting into it. I mean, I don't even know how this guy didn't get kicked off a plane. People got kicked off of planes way back when for a lot less than this. So he starts punching her seat because she reclined her chair.
But you have to wonder what the context is around this. Did she say something rude to him? Did he ask her politely, would you mind reclining just halfway? We don't know the surrounding story, but we do know that American Airlines said that she knocked his drink over or something on accident. Beforehand, and then she claims that was a lie. So now she's suing American Airlines not only for defamatory statements, but slanderous ones. And she's claiming that she was injured on the airplane because he was doing that to her seat. And so, American Airlines is saying it's simply not true. They're not going to really relate to what she's saying, but it's hard to know.
When is that ever okay to punch the back of somebody's seat?
Yeah.
Can you imagine?
Well, that's why people are asking who's the bigger jerk. Because he, it turns out, was in the very last row where you can't recline.
Right.
And she was the one in front of him. So should she have not reclined and been polite to him? Should he not have been punching her chair?
It is a free country. You can recline anywhere you want.
You paid for the ticket.
You paid to recline.
You can recline.
Yeah.
Is nothing sacred anymore? Why do we have to talk about reclining chairs?
Well, speaking of that, and she was probably swearing, is that a nice segue into your next topic?
Segue.
Because you were excited about talking about this. So there is a cuss collar. We both love dogs for your dog. And apparently it's so popular that it's already sold out.
It's one of those gadgets you never knew you needed and probably don't need. So yes, it's called the cuss collar, and it translates your dog's barks into curse words. So this little skit you're watching was cute because they said, oh, our dog's so perfect. We love him so much. And the guy said, well, what if your dog could talk? What would he say? They said, well, he'd probably say he loves us.
Right, yeah, let's go for a walk. Love you guys. Go sleep on the couch.
Said words we can't repeat on television.
I don't think dogs swear. I think all dogs go to heaven and dogs don't swear. Cats, on the other hand, cats swear.
They probably
say some nasty stuff. They plan your death at night.
But that's probably the allure of people who have cats and love them, is that they have attitude.
More of a challenge.
It's more of a challenge.
To get them to love you.
And it's somehow sold out, like you said, so people are buying into it.
I'm already following this woman on Instagram from Walmart. She's this big influencer now, and she's hilarious, and she doesn't even have to do anything. It's just taking pictures of her standing in front of things at Walmart.
So this is Charlene from Walmart, and she's at Walmart Northeast in Maryland. And like you say, she's an upcoming influencer, and people love her because she poses with the same face with using different products in the store. Each post gets thousands of likes, hundreds of shares, and it's just interesting how somebody could become an overnight sensation.
I started going through their Facebook page. This is Walmart. You actually have to go to that specific page, which is Walmart on the east side.
God.
And I'm seeing all these pictures of other employees like doing the same thing, and I'm like, okay, where's Charlene?
It's just not the same.
It's not the
Look
same.
At her.
Is she?
She's my spirit animal.
You know how I follow that hedgehog on Instagram, right?
Yes.
And it makes me so happy. It's ridiculous. It's a hedgehog, and it makes my day. It's so stupid.
Charlene the hedgehog now. Well, it just goes to show power of social media can turn you into a star, even the most unsuspecting person.
You never know.
Charlene from Walmart. I'll buy whatever she's selling, by the way.
Right?
I don't care what it is.
Yeah. A lot of people talking about Shaka Khan today, too. Yeah. But we won't make you watch that again.
No, the national anthem at the basketball game was painful.
Oh my gosh.
Let's leave them with this deer.
Yeah, so, we've all seen the video before of a deer, running around loose. And
we have?
Oh, I didn't see. Yeah,
I've
at night.
never seen this.
You haven't?
No.
Oh, I haven't seen this one. But they get, look at the little girl jumping up and down.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he eventually makes
Oh
it out.
my God.
See, that kind of stuff scares me for the deer.
Yeah, well, this was a Kroger in Zionsville, Indiana, and it was injured and bleeding because you saw it was running so fast it kept bumping into things, and eventually it was able to leave the store on its own. Because what are you supposed to do when a
What
deer
I'm
is
talking
running?
about?
You can't
Yeah,
contain it.
Because you left that out when we talked earlier,
What?
that he was bleeding and running into things.
He was running into things.
This is why I'd
Well,
be like, not doing that
He
story.
was upset because they didn't have the beer he was looking for, so he ran out.
Oh, that is what the problem was, right?
We all get mad
He doesn't
about
shop
that.
there anymore.
No